What's cracking, guys? And I'm here to talk about an interesting situation that has popped up on the internet yesterday. Lots of people talking about it, all Hololive fans going up in an uproar. Everything is just going into pure chaos. And that's the fact that, some people, some VTubers out there, might have a boyfriend or girlfriend. I know that's wild, isn't it? Having a life outside of your career. It is what it is here. But, some people out there are like, this is my purest idol girlfriend ever. How dare she ever have something? These people have lied to us. Yes, I've seen those exact words. We were sold a product. We're now talking about VTubers / real people behind these VTubers as products. And they're upset by the fact that these people are in a relationship. Yes, these VTubers were crafted specifically to cater to the vulnerable and weak people out there that need something to cling on to as a potential future girlfriend. Like, excuse me? I mean, last time I checked, VTubers exist to make people happy, not something, to get your rocks and jollies off to everywhere. I'm just so impressed that this is such a wild concept to so many people. Now, obviously, yes, there's that big scandal involving certain Hololive rushia, and I don't know. I don't follow all this stuff here. You know what? You could even say, heck, probably even Ame. You could just assume everybody is probably in a relationship. Ame is definitely in a relationship with Chino, obviously. Chino's girlfriend is pure. Everything that they're together. Okay, I'm sorry, they're taken. I can just see Chino getting a little depressed over this video a little bit. But regardless, every single VTuber out there probably has a relationship, just like, those e-girls that you're so accustomed to. All the boy VTubers out there now, like from the Chads from Niji Sanji out there, they may have girlfriends. How do you know? I don't know. Just because we're anime fans doesn't mean we're all single losers. I mean, I used to be one. Might still be a loser, but at least I'm not single. And that's where, another thing I want to point out in this is, I also suffered from this as well. It's like, oh, Noble's never suffered from this. No, I have. I've done, girlfriend reveals twice, because if I don't reveal the fact that I'm in a relationship, you guys are gonna get possibly angry. It's like, Noble, what's all this? What are all these clues? What are all these people? What? You can't have that in there. Wait a minute, Noble's got something going on over here. You're not telling me things. People get upset if I don't tell you every single detail about my life. I know, it's weird. Noble, why don't you talk to these people? Noble, why don't you do this thing with this person? Noble, what's going on? Why is your butt getting bigger? I don't know. Maybe I got implants, huh? What does that matter to you if my butt gets a little flappier, okay, huh? My dummy thick ass cheeks alerting the guards out here? You don't like that? But anyway, back on topic here. I get off topic all the time. What I'm trying to say is, every time I've done those reveals, I have lost a significant amount of subscribers. Yes, it gets views and other things like that, but I lost a lot of subscribers each time I did that. And it's kind of sad that people are just subscribed to me for the fact that they just want to bone me. Or the fact that I'm apparently supposed to be this single forever loser that never gets anything in life, and I only look at anime toddies. I'm just supposed to be this destined guy that always has to be this person. I can never grow, I can never evolve as a human being. That to me is sad, and it's pathetic that you don't wish the people that bring you happiness themselves. But hey, maybe your only source of happiness is the fact that, I can only watch this person because I see myself being their boyfriend / girlfriend in the future. And that to me is just pathetic. I'm sorry, but that's a parasocial relationship. You need to actually go outside and touch some grass at that point. I know, you're actually getting a weeb like me say, I'm in Alabama right now. I'm going outside. I'm touching some grass. Actually, we're in a city, so there's not much grass to touch. But you get my picture. These people are just viewing these VTubers as objects again. It's like, well, they're real people. I'm sorry. Yes, they have this cute anime aesthetic over themselves, but they're still real people underneath all of that. It's kind of a toxic mindset because this specific mindset comes from idol culture in Japan, where if any single one of these idols, boys or girls, ever gets a significant other, just destroys their entire career. They're supposed to be these pure, wholesome people. Like the boys of BTS are probably like getting actually abused like that. A lot of boy band people, they could never announce to the world that they actually got girlfriends because it would destroy them. It would just destroy their career because all the girls out there be like, I can't have them, what the frick, oh my god. Or, you know, guys out there being all sweaty neck beards and say, you're like, all this kind of garbage. It's such a terrible mindset. And I know I'm preaching to the wrong choir out here. In America and other places that are not Japan, this problem is not that big. It's still there, but it's not as huge as, you know, Japan, which is unfortunately where all our anime and culture comes from, you know, the sauce of all our weebness. That's the most toxic thing. And, you know, I'm preaching to nobody out here too, because Japan doesn't even watch my videos. They're so insignificant in my views, but I still want to get this out there so maybe, you know, the rest of the world can at least fix this bad thing about that and let people just be happy. Now I'm starting to sound like Tumblr out here, you know, it's just Japan. Why don't you fix this? This is gross. Like, no, that actually is a little bit gross, not letting people just be happy in the show business. I mean, show business has always been corrupt. Hollywood's not really better, so, you know, Japan could just point back at us and go, why don't you fix your Hollywood first? And I'm like, yeah, that's a fair point. But, you know, change doesn't come about unless we talk about it here, okay? Like, we gotta just get this out there. We gotta grow and evolve as people. And honestly, I don't know if there are people out there that saw me, like, when I was in my prime weebness state of being a single loser weeb that only looked at anime titties and be like, that's noble, I remember. I wish only him. He was so entertaining back then. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know if that there's still people exist like that out there. I honestly am kind of sick of that mindset. I'm not gonna lie, like, oh, Noble was better. Like, no, I've gotten a lot better. I feel like my career and experience has gotten leaps and bounds better than what I was before. Like, I've done so much crazy content and done so much cool new things that rather than just look at visual novels and read them off a script and go, oh, boobies. I've gotten better than that. I'm gonna be like, tell you straight up, I used to fake the crap out of a lot of those reactions too, okay? I used to blow them up so incredibly much because I felt like I had to do this. Like, I had to do this in order to be as entertaining and as crazy as possible, otherwise people would not enjoy this, because that was the YouTuber mindset back then. You had to be over the top. You had to, like, be loud, and I'm still loud, okay? That's never going away. I'm loud. But I, you know, like, I had to do a lot of things in order to, like, attract more and more people just so I can get one up over the other competition out there. And I gotta admit, like, being fake, being all this other stuff out there, it was hurting me. Yes, I was playing a persona, and playing a persona is fine in and of itself, but, like, it wasn't exactly fully me, you know? And it feels bad not being completely yourself all the time. Now, thankfully, I'm in a much more comfortable position now where I can be myself, where I can actually point out, like, the flaws in some weeb mentality like this and say, hey, we gotta fix this. This is a problem. People can be in relationships, yes. All the members of VShojo can have boyfriends or girlfriends, right? I mean, heck, I think Connor and freaking Iron Mouse make an amazing couple. I don't know if they're dating. I don't care if they're not dating. I think it's cute as heck. And you should be happy for any sort of happiness some of these other people have. Melody, I don't know. She's in a relationship with her toys. I don't know, man. But I've just seen thread after thread of disgusting excuses and other things out there. It bothers me personally and on a professional level as well. And I need to speak about this. This is just something I need to get out there. I am not the most avid fan of Hololive, but I do like, you know, Gura. I like Ame, and I like Mume. I don't know everybody else out there, okay? But they're great. I have a great time watching them whenever I tune in. And should it matter to you whether they're dating like some handsome hunk VTuber or their right hand? No. No, like this should never bother you. I'm sure you guys probably understand. You guys are all civil. You have other things out there, but you know, help out the community. Spread the word around. Get some love and support for your content creators. Share this video, like and subscribe. Do all that kind of crazy crap out there to help people get the right mindset and fix some of this garbage out there. You know, let's just shove these other toxic people away from our fan base, okay? We don't need them. You can stay if you want to like grow up, but if you refuse and you're just like this incel out there that has to have this pure thing and you only want to date them and not actually enjoy their actual content, get the frick out of here, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna date any of my fans unless it's named Ashley, okay? Then I'll date it. Her. Anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for enjoying the video, and of course, the final message here being, Ame is taken by Chino. I'm sorry, you guys are losers.
You crazy mother.
You look lonely.